Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and big news. You all probably know by now that the Ukrainian forces have launched an attack into the Belgorod region in Russia, and I have also done a video, update on this on the main channel. You can go and check it out. And the United States have reacted to this operation, and they are disapproved of the use of the transferred equipments, particularly US-made equipments in this attack into Russia itself. After being questioned, the Pentagon top spokesman, the Air Force Brigadier General Pat Ryder, he says that they have seen the reports, and they are currently monitoring the situation very closely, and he will say that the US government has not approved any third-party transfer of equipment to paramilitary organizations outside of the Ukrainian armed forces, nor has the Ukrainian government requested for any such transfer. So again, this something that they will keep a close eye on, and so this also, in a way, trying to say that basically these forces that attack into Russia is actually Ukrainian forces. Yeah, that's basically it. And in other news, the Ukrainian government, the armed forces, have established the Marine Corp. So this announcement was made during the Ukrainian Marine Day. Then Zelensky said, the president of Ukraine said that today I have the honor to announce it was decided to significantly increase the potential of the Ukrainian Marines to create the Marine Corps. So he said that the Marine Corps will be created on the basis of the current units, and subsequently new Marine brigades will be formed in its structure. So the current Marine Corps is have the 35th Marine Brigade, 36th Marine Brigade, 503rd separate Marine Brigade. So there's two brigade with one battalion. Sorry, the 503rd separate Marine Battalion. I said wrongly. So there's two brigade, one battalion, and then there's a 406th Artillery Brigade, and then the 32nd Artillery Regiment, and then there's a 140th separate Reconnaissance Battalion, and then there will be a 37th and 38th Marine Brigade as well. So all in all, when all these are all formed together, they are going to be corps size of a corps. Basically, 3 corps make 1 army, so that's the size of a corps. And so according to the article, they say that all that's left is to reform the management to form it into one organism, basically one command structure, and then they were going to have the Marine Corps. So very exciting times for the Ukrainians, and the Marine Corps have this very beautiful colored aqua color beret. Looks quite cool actually. And in another news, in Poland, the Poland defense minister finally revealed, they broke the news that no one is actually surprised of. Basically, the Ukrainian armed forces is going to get F16s, and they are now already in the training of the Ukrainian pilots to fly the F16. So the defense minister, Mariusz, said that we are ready. The Polish side is ready to train the pilots on F16 aircraft, telling journalists in Brussels after a meeting with the EU defense ministers. So, and there is already suggestions previously that are saying that the training has already actually begun, and there's actually photos on Twitter I saw with Ukrainian pilots taking photo in front of a F-35. So he added, the Josep Borrell, the foreign policy chief of the European Union, said that I am happy that finally the training of the pilots for the F-16 has started in several countries. And then when asked, what countries, he said, for example, in Poland. So basically, this is like they already have discussed who to review where the training are, and Poland decided to be the one that is taking the lead. So yeah, congratulations to Ukraine. You finally get your F-16s, and I think yeah, Ukraine is going to win the war soon. And finally, another headline news from the EU as well. The European Union has pledged, previously in March, to give Ukraine 1 million shells within a year, within 12 months. And in the latest information against Joseph Borrell, say that they are now on track to hit their targets. So the total value of the donation is roughly 860 million euros, according to the dossier, and the EU has vowed to reimburse half of that value, and they have set aside $1 billion for this effort to reimburse. And according to the EU's plan to give Ukraine 1 million rounds, is basically separated into 3 phases. So the first phase is actually to give whatever the countries have. The second phase is actually to combine their financial strength to jointly buy new ammunition for Ukraine from defense firm, so they can buy in bulk. So with quantity, then the price can be lower. So that's the plan for phase 2. Phase 3, their plan is actually to increase European companies' ability, or European countries' ability to produce such military supplies. So and interesting, it is basically a bit like the government agency or corporate things. Like they actually have a deadline for this donation reimbursement, which is end of May, and then the governments have another 6 weeks to actually send invoices, and then they're getting a lot of invoices, and they're very excited about all these invoices. They finally can spend all this money away, and yeah, it's exciting time to give Ukraine all these ammo to defeat the evil Russians. So anyway, yeah, and that's the headlines for you on the Ukraine war. And if you're interested in this kind of video, do press the like button. Do comment below, let me know what you think about it, and should I continue this on a daily basis perhaps, and subscribe if you are new to this channel, and I'll see you in the next update.